Hello madam, I'm Shaalini Mahendra and today I will be presenting about my performance evaluation assignment 1. Okay, firstly we'll get into the introduction. There are several issues that come up between management and staff that affect how quickly an organization reaches its goals. A few common performance management problems that managers see are poor prioritizing and time management, lost timing, into work late, excessive absences, phone use, break time, etc. Generally, a performance problem is the result of some workload not getting the resources it needs to complete in time, or the resource is obtained but it is not fast enough to provide the desired response time. The most frequent cause of performance problem is having several address spaces compete for the same resource. The current issues related to performance management system or any issues related to the implementation of performance management system in the organization, such as the issues of rating problems, legal issues, performance problems, reward systems, key performance indicator (KPI), deficiencies in performance, risk of litigation, measuring results and behavior, performance appraisal, or any issues relevant to performance management system. Breaches of work practices, procedures, and rules, such as breaching occupational health and safety requirements, excessive absenteeism, theft, harassment of other employees, etc., and employees' personal problems, usually off the job issues that affect their performance at work, causes performance issues. Okay, next would be details of current issues and how they affect employees and organizational performance. Okay, firstly, it will be representative remunerate frameworks or programs set up by a firm to perceive and motivate workers on an person and or gather premise. They are has rule respected free of recompense in spite of the fact that they may be financial or something else involved taken a toll to the association. Second would be employees are much more likely to respect the method as reasonable when grants are distributed based on objective truths, and they are more likely to urge exact information of what has been anticipated of them. This will persuade them to realize the target execution result. Thirdly would be financial motivating forces may be an exceedingly powerful indicator of inspiration and work fulfillment, driving to noteworthy rewards in terms of company execution. In any case, money-related motivations may not continuously result within the wanted results. Fourth would be it is well acknowledged that compensate frameworks have an effect on work execution. Concurring to anticipation hypothesis, worker exertion and efficiency would be expected to rise in the event that they accepted that motivations were based on amazing execution. As a result, motivating force frameworks serve a essential persuading reason. Compensate frameworks and rewards have been appeared to fortify authoritative values, boost group endeavors, raise client fulfillment, and rouse particularly practice among workers. The sixth would be compensate decreases in independence, coming out about in lower inborn drive, conquering to them, fulfilling naturally, persuading errands in a way of less life lessons inborn inspiration. The final one would be a need of openings for advancement or development in any company might result in a tall turnover rate. Okay, the next would be the consequences of the issues to employees and organizational performance management. First would be employees that are fulfilled are more beneficial and cheerful, and those assumptions spread, coming out about in distant better, much better, higher, stronger, and improved by and large environment. One of the former significant viewpoints of a fruitful firm is its culture. Engagement, satisfaction, drive, and collaboration are all cultivated through motivations and acknowledgement, and those. This comes about in a really incredible working environment. Secondly, it would be the thought that fulfilling and representative would result in expanded corporate costs could be a misguided judgment. Non-monetary rewards spare cash since they require small or no investing and are thus less costly than money related grants. Thirdly, Rewards may provide transient inspiration to workers, but the advantage of these rewards blurs with time. Representatives may lose their feeling of appreciation and other motivating force after getting a remunerate, particularly on the off chance that cash is advertised, which may be quickly misused. Representatives may involvement the same sentiments they did well sometime recently. The compensate was allowed after some months since there frequently no long-term advantage conveyed by the reward. Fourthly, it would be another negative of rewards is that they may lead to burnout. Rewards and other money-related motivating forces are commonly utilized to remunerate representatives who work past typical hours. People may work long hours, night times, and ends of the week in errands to extend their chances of obtaining rewards, but this will lead to sentiments of exhaust. Exhaust can result in issues such as assurance and efficiency, misfortune per hour when through on the work. Okay, the fifth one would be fifthly, employers are regularly remunerated for their endeavors with budgetary motivating forces like rewards and commissions. However, such motivating forces can be conflicting. A little organization may be able to remunerate all of these representatives with enormous annually motivations, but on the off chance that the company does ineffectively the following year, it may not be able to pay rewards. Representative resolve may endure on the off chance that they get less grants than they anticipated or have gotten within this past. Okay, next would be suggestions and recommendations. Firstly, be clear and reliable. Rather than facilitating a showcasing challenge and naming a single candidate, which by definition makes the larger part of workers feel like washouts, be more exact with person targets and criteria. Compensate everybody who makes the review. In this approach, even a low achiever could be perceived for hitting a noteworthy objective which may be scheduled for extraordinary execution. Secondly, incentives for excellent behavior might drive mediocre employers to perform better. Consider implementing a tiered team individual reward scheme to help prevent resentment among higher achieving team members. When a team succeeds, reward the entire squad to promote teamwork. Okay, thirdly, when your staff include your staff. Workers will feel more contributed within the motivations as they are given out if they are inquired to assist create the framework. Everybody will be mindful of what is the fundamental to get particular rewards. Okay, these two ensures that your remuneration framework is custom made to the socio-economics of your representatives. Millennials may incline toward real-time input and open acknowledgement motivating forces such as identification on workers' profile associated to online gaming prices. Okay, but 40 somethings may lean toward benefits such as dinner at a adjacent burger joint or a spa withdrawal. Find what your staff populace values. Okay, next will be the fourth one, interface grants to corporate targets. Okay, has it will perceive and compensate accomplishment and conduct that features a coordinate effect on the company's key goals or food line. Workers may botch a co-worker's motivation for preference on the off chance that you at once forget number like development or activity, and they won't have an exact understanding of what it requires to win. Okay, next would be the conclusion. The conclusion. A great compensate framework gives positive confirmation for assembly of prerequisites and ones of individuals at work. It is a rule advertised to have a solid advantage in errands to meet the mental needs of workers. Pay raises, rewards, company vehicle, more mindful occupations, getaway benefits, well-equipped working environments, appreciation, sense of esteem, well-being protections approach, childcare help, club social advantage, work control, motivation plans, income sharing, brilliant handshakes, divider plaques, formative input, and so on are all components of the compensate work framework. These sorts of motivating forces push representative to perform superior. Each association must decide whether upgraded or adequate equation will be compensated fair though through worker compensation, or whether additional budgetary motivating forces will be considered. The extreme objective Okay, the extreme objective is to boost execution by strengthening certain practices, utilizing the available compensation framework. Most businesses are always pushed to realize the required objective and goals of their organization. Companies must pull in, persuade, and hold faculty. This is often the foremost critical affirmation of an organization victory and execution. Okay, and that would be all. Thank you. I'm Shaalini Mahendra.